Are hair transplants worth it? That's obviously a question I'm sure you've asked yourself before. That's why you clicked on this video. But it's a question that's come up on our forum quite often, probably more than I've ever seen before. So I thought I'd make this video to finally hit on some points so you can actually make an informed decision. In case you haven't checked out our forum, it's the Hair Restoration Network. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the description box. It's a free forum. You can check it out, see real reviews. So if you haven't checked it out, I suggest you do so now. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so the first issue I'm going to be bringing up is cost. It's something that I'm asked constantly on the forum and on Instagram. How much would a hair transplant cost? What's the cost? It's everywhere. Unfortunately, I can't tell you how much a hair transplant would cost you because it depends on your hair loss. If you need a lot of grafts, obviously it's going to cost more. If you need a little, it's going to cost less. I'm going to go ahead and include our recommendations in the description box in case you guys want to go ahead and send your photos. We have doctors all over the world, in the US and Europe and India and Turkey, and you can actually ask them how much a hair transplant will cost you, and they'll look at your photos and tell you how many grafts you need. What I can tell you and what I can give you is a range per graft, depending on the region. So for example, in North America, you're looking for FUE anywhere from $4 per graft to $12 per graft. For FUT, it's slightly lower at around $4 to $7 per graft. In Europe, they mostly do FUE, so you're looking at 4 to 6 euros. Some clinics charge 3, but it depends on the clinic. This is just an average. In India, Turkey, and Asia, it's anywhere from $1 to $3 per graft. But again, no one can tell you exactly how much it's going to cost you unless you submit some consultations. Okay, so the next topic I'm going to touch on is expectations. It's something that I talk about a lot on this channel, and if you're a subscriber, you've probably heard me talk about it before. So expectations, what are they? Your expectations are what you expect to get from the hair transplant. Now I'm going to give you guys an example. Let's just say you're a Norwood 2 and you want to get a hair transplant to lower your hairline and make it a Norwood 0. You want to look like you did when you were 15. You don't want to take meds. You don't want to take finasteride. You don't want to take minoxidil. You just want to have one hair transplant. You want to sail off in the sunset and forget about hair loss forever. I got bad news for you. A hair transplant is probably not worth it for you because that's just not realistic. It's just not realistic. You're going to continue to lose hair. You're going to need more hair transplants, especially if you don't want to be on finasteride or minoxidil. Finasteride and minoxidil, what they do is they buy you time. They buy you time in between getting another hair transplant. But even if you're on finasteride and minoxidil, eventually you're going to continue to lose hair and need another hair transplant. Now, the second point I want to make is that you will never have the hairline that you had when you were 15. Never. I gotta tell you right now, you're not gonna get that. It's just not realistic. A hair transplant gives the illusion of density. It doesn't give true density. You can never replace your hair loss hair for hair. It's just not possible. Okay, so another topic I want to touch on is scarring. I got a lot of guys coming after they've had a hair transplant and they're disappointed that they can't shave. Now, you have to understand that regardless if you have strip or you have FUE, you're going to have scars. Now FUE, the scars are going to be smaller, you can cut your hair shorter, but if you decide to shave your head, clean shave, you're going to see scars. There's no way around it. That's just a fact. If you plan on shaving your head, if the thought is even in your mind, just shave your head. Don't wait to have a hair transplant, just do it, because if you like it, then that's your solution. You just shave your head. If you don't like it, chances are you're not going to like it when you have a hair transplant, and you're probably going to do anything possible to keep from shaving your head. Alright, the last topic that I'm going to touch on is being mentally prepared. It's not something that's discussed often, but it's really important. For the first 3 months, if you decide to have a hair transplant, you have to be mentally prepared. You may have shock loss. You may look worse than you did before the surgery. Your growth may not start right at 3 months. It may take 4 or 5 months. And in the meantime, you're looking worse, you're looking at the mirror, you're thinking, damn, did I make a huge mistake? I'm gonna go balder, I'm gonna invest all this money, this failed, all these nightmare scenarios are running through your mind. And this is when you start to have buyer's remorse and you start to freak out. And I want you to be in a position that it's hard. It's going to be difficult no matter what. But if you really think about it before you have the hair transplant, when you're going through it, you're more prepared. You're mentally prepared to deal with it. It's just like bracing for something. Like you're more prepared, you know that it's coming. So this is the purpose of this video. I want to educate you guys. Again, on this channel, we don't sell hair transplants. What we do is we educate you. And if you want to have a hair transplant, we direct you to good surgeons that we know that are backed by real reviews. So I hope you guys found this video informative, and if you guys liked it, I would really appreciate it if you guys would go ahead and give me a like. It helps the channel out. It helps this video get out to more people, get in the YouTube algorithm. So again, if you guys enjoyed it, please give it a like. And if you like the content that I put on this channel, I know a lot of you guys aren't subscribed because I see it in my analytics. If you like the content that I put out, you know, please subscribe. You don't have to watch every video, but you know, I'd appreciate a subscription. Again, if you think anyone would benefit from this video, go ahead and share it with them. All right, until next time.